We're
in Los Angeles. Okay, it's Lake Show.
Live and direct.
Cut that bullshit.
Yeah.
No slander in our house.
Yeah.
You understand what the fuck I'm saying?
Yeah, you know.
You feel me?
No,
we know where we're at. We know where our
exactly
troubles.
where we're at.
You know what I mean? I don't need you telling
We
me.
finally got the Inglewood Clippers out of our fucking hair and shit. You know, they're in their own
All right,
fucking stadium now.
I know where we need to improve. I don't need you telling me.
Yeah,
All right.
you know,
we're gonna cover that.
we gonna get there.
But this Lake Show
all day.
All
you know,
day.
so. You know me, I'm a purist, right? Like I'm a purist. I'm
it's
the
tough.
Lakers. Yeah,
it's tough for the purists now.
It is because you know you have a different culture there with
It's
LeBron.
a performance game.
Yeah,
And not in the athletic sense, but
right. Yeah, for sure.
performance.
When you're kind of prioritizing having a father and son situation, that definitely is performative.
We gotta unpack that.
Yeah, we gotta unpack that. But you know, what I would say is that I definitely, you know, want to be back where I used to be because it's more fun to watch from the standpoint of like really wanting them to win, whether it's like up and down.
Yeah, I hate that going in negative shit, and I feel like
or being jaded.
it's some
like,
LA shit to just be
Yeah.
like, man, you know, this shit, it ain't even out here. I'm waiting till the next year. It's like, damn, nigga, we can't even enjoy it. Like,
exactly.
You know, anywhere else, like, who's like, you know, the fucking, who had like the terrible record last season? Is it the Pistons?
Pistons had the worst awful record all year.
There are
long.
Pistons fans, I'm sure somewhere,
I love
jersey
it.
on.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, bro,
Rooting.
we gonna win one.
Yeah, we gonna win
Right?
this game.
You gotta stand on your team.
See, I feel like the reason why it became easy for me to not watch is because I've always felt like we had a certain culture and our leaders kind of have the same culture of like team first. Even though Kobe was like a great individual player, he was all about the Lakers organization, the team, the brand, respecting the elders, respecting the ones that came before him,
Right.
and just kind of respecting the game. And I feel like I'm not gonna say LeBron doesn't respect the game because I would think he does. Maybe he's not as articulate sometimes about it. But I just feel like the things that have rubbed me the wrong way about him have affected how I watch the game when he's playing because, you know, it's like he'll do something cool and I'm like, I don't want to give him too much props because then he's gonna think he's a goat and shit, you know, but it's like, you know, then you gotta hear all the fucking pundits. He did a layup at 39 years old. Think about it.
Right.
No one has layups.
It's like, yeah.
Like,
That's the unique element, is that he's been playing that long, is that old.
Yeah.
But he's an exemplary athlete. I'm like,
yeah,
talking about how good he's been good. You know?
For sure. You can't deny a lot of the things that are great about him. I think that it just gets frustrating for, like, once again, a purist, you know. But at the same time, I gotta move on and just kind of like not be so caught up.
Yeah, I mean,
little
at
shit,
this
you know?
point now, he's kind of like, from where I'm sitting, he's like a secret weapon. You don't see him playing like important games. He'll probably get some good time on the floor, but from what I've seen most recently, it was like kind of touch and go.
Yeah.
It's like play hard, recover the next game. Like you play a game, miss a game, play 2 games. Miss a game, then like play real light the next one after that. Like,
yeah, for sure.
They're being mindful that this nigga's older.
You got to, or you know,
power through the season.
Right? What they say? Fucking father's time is undefeated. So if you start to get overzealous and not believe that you think you're invincible, you end up.
All right, man.
You know,
we'll go down the roster real quick. Okay.
Let's talk about it.
All right. I don't like Max Christie. I wish that we would have traded him. He doesn't do much for the team, in my personal opinion.
I think of Max Christie is I think he has a good skill set, but he's not ready for the prime time.
All right, I'll take that.
Yeah, so I'm with you.
I've yet to see the good skill set. Very much like a placeholder type. You feel me? And, you know. I'm gonna put one asterisk on this. I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm 5'8". You feel me? I'm not an athlete like that. So you know, far be it for me to like try and tear down this like professional.
Oh, I don't think you're tearing.
No, I'm just saying like I said, I'm gonna talk my shit after this, but you know, I'm very much in tune with the fact that this bro's 21. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, like. He's doing his thing. You feel me? Shout out to Max Christie for getting his bag, pursuing his dreams, playing for the Lakers, putting on for the Lake Show, that purple and gold. You feel me?
For sure.
All of that aside, bro is ass, and like I don't like to watch him play, and I don't feel a synergy. You know,
when he's on the court.
Yeah, you watch like the primo teams from last season. Something struck a chord with me. Like the Wolves, the Mavs, even the God for fucking sake and Celtics. Like seeing niggas really ball with that shit around. Oh my god, that's that shit that gets you. Yeah, bro, I hadn't felt like and these are other teams.
It's hard to stop,
bro. The Nuggets, bro. Like these niggas are crazy, bro. This nigga going crazy.
And we'll go back to that real quick. On that note, I was just gonna say before I forget that that I coach kids, fucking work with Miles and shit and some basketball shit.
Coach is my son.
Yeah, young
Hooper.
Yeah, young nephew. He's a baller. He's one of the strongest on the team for sure, and they definitely appreciate him there because he's definitely. I would say he's the best. There's another kid that's really good and very athletic as well. But Miles just like putting it together.
Yeah, he's tapped in. I think that
he's really going for it.
Really,
but
that's Sapporo.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Bro, say it. Yeah, that's Sapporo, sponsored by.
Hey, we kind of rock with you. Bring that money here, buddy.
I need that chalice though. I need that big stupid.
I know,
Sapporo.
Dude. Don't make me fucking.
That 40 ounces.
I should have called the fucking. I should have ordered some shit.
Hit the Venmo. Hit him with the drop off.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say is that is the main thing that I'm gonna be like. We're starting our season next week. That's the main thing I'm gonna be harping on. Swing that motherfucking ball. And Miles, that game that he played with us, and we lost the game. And then the next week, literally, we played the same team. And I told Miles about the game. I think I was talking to you about it a little bit. But we played the same team, or something about it. But we played the same team, and the game was maybe 5 or 6 points. It was way closer. But the whole game, I was just like, swing it so they get the ball instead of getting doubled and clammed up and shit, swing that shit. But as you were saying, the team synergy is very important. Yeah. Max Christie, what I like about him is I think he's athletic. I think he has a good shot, but you have to be ready for prime time. I think the dude that the Lakers drafted in the 17th spot above Bronny James, he's ready for prime time. Connect.
Dalton Connect. Connect 4.
Yeah, Connect 4. So he's in the, when he was in the summer league, he was balling. He was confident. He was nailing his shots. There wasn't like a delay. It was put me on a court anywhere, anytime. I will ball out. Show up. Yeah. So I think that he'll come out the gates and do his thing now. All right, continue.
Yeah. AD. What are your fit? How do you feel about AD?
I feel like AD is a very talented player. I think that I think he can be kind of fickle, right? Like throughout a 48-minute game. Yeah, he could be like dominant for a short stretch and then kind of fall back. And then he might still get 25, he might still get 28, but did he Giannis the game? Did he fucking beast through the game like Giannis,
sets the expectations for him. It's like, we've seen you explode, my nigga.
Right, exactly.
So like, you set your own bar. It's not me. It wasn't like I wished this out of you. Like,
are you gonna force it, or are you
perform, my nigga? Yeah. Like in the clutch, like the fourth quarter, bro. You feel me? Y'all niggas was up 24, and now you're up 3.
Right.
And it's looking like they're about to snatch this shit, bro. Yeah. I need you to rev up. I need you to jump in the fucking game.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing.
Hurt yourself,
yeah, dude. but see, like, all right. And
pull a Ja Morant and get in the fucking game.
Like, think about that. Like, you just said Ja Morant. He's like fucking half the dude's size. He's gonna... So
they won't even be winning.
What I think that is like personality, and I think it's like poor leadership, right? So like LeBron James, he's been playing with Anthony Davis for the last 7 years, right? I think he could give, or he could tell Anthony Davis, nigga, like, go harder, and don't stop going hard. Yeah. Like see, that's the thing. When you consistently bust out 28, it's because, let's say you're busting out 28, but you're not impacting winning enough, right? Your team isn't like the top team. You're struggling in the 7th seed, right? You have like your fucking you have your regulator on, and you're able to hit those, but you're not like busting out 50-point games, going off on niggas like mad.
You're 31 too.
Yeah, like why am I not seeing those blowout games where you're just pissed off? Like,
get on it, yeah.
Like a Kobe would do, like a James Harden used to do.
His average is great though. 24, 12, 3.
those are strong numbers, but at the same time, it's like if you're in the 8th seed, I need you to push the envelope. I think it's more about your presence during the game. Like
I definitely agree, and that's coming off the same talking point of Max Christie. Your presence.
For sure.
There's a velocity. For sure. There's something going on in the league right now, bro. You gotta be hungry out this motherfucker.
Yeah. I felt like I would have kept what was his name? Something the third. He was with us last year and then he left to New Jersey. He was
white?
balling, black dude. Something Walker the third.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I forgot his first name. Sorry, brother. If hopefully you see this. My bad.
I see where you're at.
Yeah, Ronnie Walker the third. I think it is Ronnie O. Walker the third or whatever. But my
thing, it was ball.
Every time he came on the court, he was balling. I was like, did LeBron kind of be like, I don't like?
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's always speculation.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Speculation. You never know.
Your conspiracy hat or whatever.
For sure.
But there's always that locker room politics conspiracy. Yeah, it's like, man, are y'all back there fucking the good thing up because niggas is showing up and shining, or they're not respecting the hierarchy.
Yeah, he would show up and shine, and he would do crazy shit on the court where it would just be like, why isn't he? I don't want to say he had to be starting, but why isn't he getting a lot more playing time?
Yeah, put bro on them.
Yeah, it seemed really weird. It seemed odd, and that was one of those things where. Like I've heard stories from NBA people where it's like you'll go to a game knowing absolutely you're not gonna play.
Yeah.
Nothing. No matter what,
you're not gonna.
Don't eat. You can have jeans under that fucking.
I think Jeff T.
You can have.
Shout out to Jeff T. Bro, that thing is hilarious.
He
was talking about
I
can't remember specifically, but he mentioned one of those games where he was like, yeah, nigga, I knew I wasn't gonna play. He was like, I had like my fit on under the tearaway. It's like, when the game was over, I was gonna pop them balls off.
Yep, because they're like obligated to get time to certain dudes that are on certain contracts.
Right.
Because the team has spent the money on them and shit like that, so you almost gotta have the higher up.
Gotta sell that jersey, boy.
Yeah, So
it's shit you don't even think about when you're watching the game. Like, there's hella shit involved.
Yeah,
way beyond just who's better on the court.
For sure.
All right, cool. Keep it running.
All right, keep going.
Jalen Hood. I was looking at his stats. He's new, right?
Jalen Hood.
Yeah, Loki looks like Max Christie a little bit.
Did he play like? Oh, Jalen Hood. Let me see.
Yeah.
Was he the dude that was at? He was at. I think he was at Duke, right? Yeah. He's like the dude that was
hella new faces too. I think that's what'll get me like not pumped about the season. It's like we need a year to get niggas right.
And they'll be changing faces all the time.
You can't just run your starters to the ground all season, and niggas would be dead by the playoffs.
Yeah, well, Jaylen Brown, from what I've seen from him, he's the dude. He's a little.
Brown or Jalen Hood?
Jalen Hood. Yeah. He's like a little he's a TikToker, and he's known for dancing on TikTok. And I don't want to use the Z word, but he'll do some he'll get a little jiggy with it. Okay. But from what I've seen, I think he went to Duke, if I'm correct. Okay. I'm pretty sure he went to like a blue school, like either.
We need Duke. Miles here right now.
Duke or Miles will give us all the info. But he's a baller for sure.
For sure. Like I said, it's hard to get pumped or to want to look forward to it when a fair few of the new roster. Shit, our fucking coach, nigga,
right? You just
nigga. Like, I don't know what to expect. Yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when it's tight? When shit is weird?
Oh, I know.
They fired old boy. They fired Mr. Ham.
I know. I didn't really think he was doing
a good job. A chip.
Well, no.
The in-season tournament.
Dude, a chip?
That chip was a chip. Nigga, you gonna discredit the chip because it's the first chip?
I'm discrediting it because it was kind of.
It was in the bubble.
No, you're talking about the last year.
Yeah, the in-season tournament.
Yeah, I'm discrediting that just because I feel like it was orchestrated for LeBron to have some sort of additional accolade.
I mean, everyone got paid, right? Like, doesn't everyone?
They won $500 grand. Yeah. That's dope. You know what I mean? Like, but like when you're looking at it from a hater standpoint, like the
hater shades on.
Yeah, when you put your hater shades on,
we need the fucking animation.
But it was like
hater shades.
The way they set up the teams that were playing against each other, it was kind of fucking weird.
It felt rigged.
It felt a little set up. You know what I
mean? I'm biased as fuck. I'm sitting in the winner's corner like, hey,
I'll
take it, right?
Hey, I'll take it.
And that was the last dub we got too. So I'm like, I'm gonna hold on to that shit. Like, no, that was ours, nigga. That was real. It was real, I promise.
Yeah, and see the thing was, it wasn't even the mid-season tournament. It was like I think it started in like November.
They came up with it.
It was like all early in the year.
Yeah.
You know,
they was like more basketball.
Hey, right? Ratings. Let's get some ratings. But I think it was interesting, kind of like how the play-in tournament. I think. Yeah. All right, keep it moving.
All right, D'Lo.
I think D'Lo's dope, but
I think D'Lo's good. I think he needs more support. I think when he balls hard and when he's playing, like when he's really playing, to me it looks like he's like by himself. Like it's in a clutch moment in the game where he's got a fucking full court press, like go all the way. You know, really pull some shit out of his hat and like really make it happen. Yeah. As opposed to like being an essential part of like a 3-man system that's just killing it in where he's needed. You feel me? I think he could do that, but I don't think the system's in place for him to like. Yeah. You know, your sniper, your infantry guy, and then your tank guy with the shield. Like you need a guy doing each thing, and I feel like he's one of those guys. But it's always like I gotta just do it all real quick in this moment. Yeah. And he could potentially be like a honed. Specialist.
I think with D'Lo, and I agree with what you're saying.
I'm gonna tag in Bando too, because him and Bando, I both feel like have more potential than what is being like shown. Not to say that they're not good, they're great, but I think that like given the right environment, like them niggas can like really be
for
stars.
Sure. I think that the problem, or at least from what I see with D'Lo, is like, you know how like there's certain things where you're like, that's gonna be tough for that to work, right? Like if you looked at a car and the car was beautiful, but then the wheels were like square, you'd be like, "Fuck, that ain't gonna work." And with D'Lo,
doesn't have those.
With D'Lo, it's a little bit of like the readiness to showboat early prior to like real success. You know, you could be fucking 8th seed in the West, and you're fucking acting like because you hit a 3, you know what I mean? Like you're just
some dangly earrings.
Hit
those fucking earrings.
Yeah, you're just a little bit of a lot. But I think that as far as the actual game and shit, I feel like he's too streaky of a shooter to be as good as a Klay Thompson, and he's not good enough. He's not aggressive enough on defense, right? Like he's not a stop on defense.
I don't think we're aggressive on defense.
Yeah, so like that's what I always say. It's like. If you look at a player, right, and D'Lo's getting maxed the fuck out for what he's getting paid a shit ton of money for what he is, right? He's getting the max of what he could be.
What he could get for his skill set,
right? For his setup. But on the offensive side, he'll give that shit to you 70% of the time, maybe 65%. He might have like those games where you're like, yeah, that was what we needed. Other
I
times
think that's what
quiet.
Like fuels that feeling for me. Is just like I have seen him like.
Right, he's got it. He'll go off and he might do 10 3-pointers in one night, but then he might be completely quiet the other night.
He's doing 18-7.
Yeah, so
what's his salary?
18-7 a year.
7-9,
Fucking good shit on you, but he's a great he's a really good basketball player. I just think that what you need is someone like a Jrue Holiday where you could hit those shots, but also be pressure on.
Did it not make you sick to your stomach watching that? Like. You see him throw the towel down, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's about to make something happen. I don't even know. Him, Joker. Nigga, can you get in the fucking game?
Can you make shit happen?
Can you make some shit happen?
Put pressure on the other side.
Fucking what's bro from the Nuggets? The light-skinned nigga who be
Michael Porter.
No, the nigga who works hand in hand with Joker.
Aaron Gordon.
Fuck.
Jamal Murray.
Yeah, bro.
For sure. Ball.
Every time this nigga got his hands on the ball, bro, I'd be like, fuck.
Yep. Coming through.
This nigga's about to do some miraculous, crazy shit. Just like,
he was on when he was playing the Lakers.
Bro, he was like, putting niggas in their seats, bro. I was like,
for sure.
Fuck,
everything was fluid.
And I'm like, I'm not a faithful person. I was like, I have my faith in my boys, bro. And this thing was cooking niggas, bro.
God.
Yeah. You got us, right? He was like, no, bro. I got that other nigga from the Nuggets.
So it's like that.
Jamal Murray.
And what is Jamal Murray getting paid? Like, we can answer that question later, but that's my question. It's like
they kind of threw bro under the bus after the Nuggets, like faltered.
Because he didn't do that good in the
That's fucked
Minnesota.
up because he was him and Joker. I think we're like them boys. Like,
but in that series, he kind of did falter and he didn't really show up and put that pressure, you know?
But I think your accomplishment should
give you
equally looked at when you're looking at your faults. Because it's like, there's more than just the fact that I didn't perform.
But that's where the grades come in, and that's what makes the grades even greater because you're like, oh shit, Kobe. Fucking delivered. But anyways,
on D-Lo, I feel like the other athletes that we mentioned, there is a certain show up to work like mode they can turn on that gets results, and we saw it in the playoffs. We saw like niggas really show like the West was going crazy. I was just like, wow, who knew?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
The Spurs, nigga, like every Wemby, like these niggas are balling like out of control. So when you come home and you're like, all right, my boy's about to ball, and you see AD like fall and like lay on the center,
you're like, nigga, get
30 seconds. It's like John Morant just like break his back, nigga. He landed on his head just now. Nigga. Like, get your ass up.
He landed on his head and rolled it like.
Nigga will do like a fucking crazy ass fucking dunk, and then like the momentum flip him upside down, and will like land on his shoulder and do like a kick spin and shit, and be back on his feet, and he'll get a steal and go back and do it again.
Seriously, and I feel like with AD, it's like. It's almost like a fear thing, you know what I mean?
Bro,
like,
you were like the same size as LeBron, bro. You need to be like...
Nigga, you are bigger than LeBron.
You should be fouling out of games left and right.
Nigga,
you should be in there.
You should just be beast mode.
Massive niggas, bro, right?
And that's the reason why some things, and we'll get on that list, like...
It's when it matters, too. It's like, bro, we had the lead. They're catching up. It's the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
We're up 3. I need you to start space jamming niggas, bro.
Jamming niggas like the monster team.
Monster game.
Giannis onto the fucking like, he'll go down the full court.
He starts acting up.
2-3 steps from the fucking 3-point line and just
shit. Jokic, bro.
Yeah.
From the outside. He just starts doing that ugly shot.
Fucking pull that shit back. Or he'll slowly back you down and hit you with some.
Oh shit, he in the pump.
And he don't give you that third pump and that third like little
the ugly joint too.
Super little fucking trigger.
Barely off his feet too, just on the tip. He's like and then jog off.
You know, or just
coming out.
Luka,
stupid.
Luka,
the bro.
With the
Luka pass highlights. This nigga's like, he's like a spider, bro. He must have like eyes like on different parts of his head, bro. You know, he's he got some handles too, bro. He moves the ball.
And
he's like, some curry handles. You feel me?
Yeah.
Go like muscle memory. Go for this. Yeet like they in a nigga face. Yeet
for sure.
Crazy pass.
Yeah, I like him.
I was like, who thinks to do that? Like in that moment, that's just
him and Kyrie are very nice to watch.
Oh, and then they got Clay.
Yeah. Oh, I know that. Hey, if Clay is on some revenge shit and he can get his mind back locked the fuck in, that could be a dope thing.
Because he's still very in the game.
He's very capable, but he had a last like fucking up and down fucking last 2 years or so. Remember he was out for like a whole year, and then when he came back, he had some little spurts where he looked like the old Clay, and then it was like fucking Curry was up there running around by himself almost, you know?
Yeah, but also I feel like we were saying with. I can't remember who we were saying, but setting a high standard for talking about AD. You perform well consistently for a long enough period. That's what we expect,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
This is what you're paid for.
Clay, y'all was the light skinned dude. Y'all niggas were crazy. Y'all had this shit on
the splash, bros.
Splash,
all
bros.
There's an expectation. Yeah, and
you said that, and it wasn't like, oh, y'all had those few games. It's like, no, nigga, y'all turning the heat up.
You guys got what? 4 rings. 4 rings.
My nigga, that's crazy.
You guys did that
right. So. And then the contrast is it was a duo. Curry's still hooping, bro. So it's glaring to see you not showing up.
You fell off, right?
Bro, we just saw you going nuts. So like, benefit of the doubt, room for injury, blah 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 blah. But like you said, 2 years go by. I said, bro, you gotta get back.
Yeah, because basketball becomes a business. Even fucking.
It could be his headspace of being with Golden State and just kind of where you know
could have got complacent.
Yeah,
maybe
they get older. You've been at a job long enough. You're like, bro, is this where I want to be?
Right, for
like,
sure.
Maybe I want to do something different. You know?
For sure.
New facility, better training. You know, less eyes on me. Golden State is this fucking superstar team. Maybe
a challenge, you know.
Yeah, maybe I need to uplift some slightly younger. Maybe I need to show up with some OG. Air about me.
Yeah, you know? Exactly.
It's like, you know, maybe I'm not showing up to take Kyrie's place or Luka's place or whatever, or Drew or whoever, but more so to facilitate, you know what I'm saying, and offer my wisdom and drop a couple buckets on these niggas.
100%. Yeah.
The shot gonna shoot.
Like, he's gonna shoot, and I think he clearly has that shot in him. Mm-hmm. It's really about, are you gonna fucking zen the fuck out and find your way back to that fucking space in your mind where you're
it's
just
that
like,
moment in the movie when the good guy got beat and he, you know, they start training covered in blood.
The beat starts going.
The sweat and shit pulling a fucking train.
I'm rooting for him. I'm actually rooting for Dallas though. I fuck with them. You know?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's
outside of Lakers, you know, like I'm fucking with Kyrie. I like Kyrie.
No, my favorite team is Dallas.
I like Luka. Luka's a savage.
Like, he's a savage, and they're an exciting team to watch. That's something last season I thought was so dope. It's like these niggas are
lively. That young dude, he's a beast. I think Dallas can return back to the Western Conference Finals. They gotta stay injury free. They got at least for a long period of time, and they might need to add one fucking.
I think with Clay and if Luka gets fit. Comes like
shot.
Like
come out
lean.
Show me a little lean,
bro. Come out lean
just
and a little bit more burst. Like, dude, you're already a savant at the game.
Look,
just tune it up.
Yeah, quote me on this. I said the reason why Dallas can't win right now is because their size doesn't have speed, and their speed doesn't have size, which is Kyrie and which, you know. So it's like if
Kyrie can move all day, but if he can't get past their defender, then
exactly, he has to do too much.
He's doing everything.
He has to do so many moves.
You can do anything with the ball, but you're too big to really put it to good work.
Once you get locked down by a Jaylen Brown, like he locked him down,
bro.
He was just like, you're not going.
Bro said it. They had the when they turned the mics on in the game, he was like. It was the second, like the last half of the fourth, like the last 4 minutes or whatever. And he leaned into the coach. He was like, if Luke is in, I'm staying in. If he's staying in, I'm staying in.
I've seen that.
And I was like, oh, God. Could you imagine that tension of like, this nigga's on my head?
He was on him.
I'm tired. We're losing.
He's so athletic.
Yeah, bro.
Get down wide.
That ugly ass nigga, bro. Yeah. That nigga ugly as fuck. That nigga hair was driving me crazy.
Yeah, his beard and shit.
The beard the beard looked like one of them like Lego snap-ons with the swirling
with
braids,
the mustache. Swirly braids, dude.
The swirling fucking.
He's so
the Uzumaki braids.
Yeah.
With the not tied down. He had the hang time just like full send off the back.
Yeah, full.
And bro, balling out of control. Like,
balling out of control.
Like, you look crazy.
Yeah, dude. No, he was balling out for sure.
With your big ass head, bro, I got a big head too. You got a big ass head. It's just a
Boston ass
strange choice. Yeah, he was like, "Yo, we going to the finals, nigga.
Look,
get my shit.
I need that global cornrow. Give me the one global
that
cornrow.
Spherical.
Yeah, my little cousin had that. That's why the little homegirl's little cousin used to get back in the days and shit. Just that fucking just fucking wrap it. Just sit down for 4 hours.
That, and then you sew the weave into it.
Exactly right. Yeah, but Jaylen Brown's balling. But yeah.
All right, so it was D-Lo.
I'm gonna keep it one word answers. No.
AR-15.
AR-15. I think he's overhyped, but I think he's a good player. But
I think we need a little hype. I think of all, like, he's one of those players who shows up in the clutch. And
he does.
He puts on for the sake of putting on. It's like, yo, you need someone to start doing some wild shit.
Let me say this. I don't think he's overhyped because you're right. He does perform in the clutch. I think that he could do what you said about Luka. Tighten up, strengthen up, be a little bit more beast mode so that you're not looking so soft out there.
I think he's pretty fit as far as like his physical ability to perform. He's pretty fit from what I've seen. But also I think there's like a veracity, like pushing it a little further. I think if all the people, say for like LeBron, I would argue maybe is like second as far as just like, nigga, I'm showing up.
Okay. Yeah, no, for sure. I just don't want to see his peak be Gordon Hayward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but I do like Austin Reeves.
Yeah. Hachimura.
I like Hachimura a lot.
I like Hachimura.
I think they gotta unleash Hachimura.
Unleash. All right,
unleash him. He's a beast.
Quote my boy. Quote because unleash Hachimura.
Unleash Hachimura.
Go to our store.
I fuck with him. You know what I mean? Like I think he has he has the fundamentals down. Mm-hmm. He has aggressiveness. He has speed. He has strength, and he'll nail a shot. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's consistent with his shot. I fuck with it.
All right, Cam Reddish.
Cam Reddish, he showed a little bit here and there, but I would have to give a pass on him. You know, mm-hmm. like he just doesn't seem consistent enough. Mm-hmm. You know, he kind of like takes the back seat and then he'll do some things, but then kind of, you know.
I absolutely agree. I was gonna say, you know, pretty much the same thing. You get a moment of explosiveness, or not even explosive, but showcasing what could be, but you're not really getting a lot of.
But he doesn't package it into like a complete kind of like contribution. Like I'm gonna like we just said, Hachimura, he'll come out. You know, you're gonna get, if you keep him in for 20 minutes. You know, you're probably gonna get, you know, close to 10 boards. You know what I mean? Maybe 7 boards, fucking 14 points if he's getting, you know.
Yeah, he's gonna move the ball around.
Yeah, and he'll force it. He'll get to the free throw line a little bit. You know. But Gabe Vincent, you know, when he was in Miami, I seen little spurts of him. I'm not so hyped on him.
Excited,
yeah. I'm not really big on him.
Many rookies. All right, I'm gonna skip over some of these names. Christian Wood,
the tall dude.
Yeah,
I like him.
He comes through.
Yeah, he comes through.
I like him sometimes.
I think it takes a good coach to kind of like use him.
You gotta use him, yeah.
You gotta use him in the right way.
Score like that. I think you just gotta put him in the right place.
Put him in the right position.
Yeah, get him to do something. Hachimura's average 13, 4, and 1.2. Yeah, he needs more time. He needs to play more.
For sure. You can probably put him in a position to get 20, 25 if you're doing a 2-man game. Like, see, that's the thing. Like, LeBron James will kind of suck up the ball a lot, and then people kind of have to play off of him.
The disparity is clear. If LeBron's getting like 26 a game, D'Lo's getting like 24 a game.
Exactly.
And AD is getting like, what was AD getting? Hold on.
AD was getting 24. I think D'Lo's getting like, what is he, 18 or something?
Yeah, so you see the hierarchy. 27, 24, 18.
Yeah, D'Lo's getting $1 million per year for every game that he gets, or for every point he gets.
And everyone else dropped off to like a 6, 5.4. Like, you have 3 niggas doing all the scoring. Austin Reeves is 15.
Right.
Rui's at 13. So it's like literally your starting 5 in order of scoring.
Right.
And I think that is a disparity. If you distributed that scoring time to more of the team, we might get more out of it.
Yeah.
LeBron.
And there's people that score while having the ball less. I feel like Hachimura, you're not going to see him out of the post, right? I mean, out of the top.
You don't see him dribbling a lot.
You're not going to see him dribbling a lot. He's going to get the ball and he's going to make a move, shoot, or pass.
Yeah.
So, you know, there could be a efficiency gap with someone that's scoring just as much or even more compared to someone like that.
Maybe that's what the plan, right? This is a lot of speculation, big maybe. But like maybe that's the plan with the rookies. It's like these are our movers to put the ball in place for the actuators, the people that actually do shit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Without getting too lengthy into that was pretty. There's a lengthy roster, but
last person though.
Oh.
Bronny James. What are your thoughts on that?
Stats.
Yeah, we haven't really dove in on that topic.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the golden time. This is the big ask, right? Like, what's up with that? Like you said, this is in the making. Obviously, he said it on record once wanted to play with his son. Backtracked and said it's not a priority for me, but like it was like a rumor about a movie. Like, you know, they're gonna put Wolverine in the movie. It was like fucking Flacco. They're like, Bronny James, I was like, damn, nigga, like, we were going like. No, they got right to it.
Yep,
and it took a lot of air out of the room. So they're also like, you're gonna call him dad? Like a bunch of goofy shit. I was like, well, come on, my nigga.
A lot of cornball shit,
bro. Yeah, can you shoot?
Yeah,
you know, how's your heart? You know,
right?
Like, not even trying to be funny, but like for real, like how's your health? Like, you know, talk about what's important.
For sure, exactly.
Yeah,
I feel like that. I
hope that shit like wears its welcome fast. I hope the commentators aren't like. And there's dad taking the.
It's just like they have no choice when
that's what it's all about, though, right? That's what get you angsty about it. It's like, man, I know you're gonna do that stupid shit too. Because it's like, why? There's so much money, so much stuff.
Oh yeah, and there's power players in the background that are like, shut up. We don't want negative commentary around this. You know, like if you're at ESPN,
I paid all this money for my shit to go smooth.
Yeah, we're making this happen. And the reality of it is like, I think we're coming from a standpoint of purists once again, where it's like, hey, we want to at least have the idea that everyone that came into this shit was because they were elite from where they came from. Right. They were head above everybody else. Right. This wasn't no fucking nepotism. Even
there's someone from Bronny's team camp somewhere adjacent to him who's better.
Oh well, he wasn't even the best player at Sarah Canyon.
That's what I mean.
He wasn't by far the best player at USC. So you really and not to say he couldn't throw.
No, that's what everyone said. It's like, bro, let him play in college. Give him more time.
Right. Just go through the normal process as opposed to leapfrogging.
It's not like you're not gonna make it to the league.
You could still make it, right? Like I think he's a good player, but the reality of it is that I think that we're used to growing up where everyone that made it to the league was like a freak of nature, right? It was like, this guy is really fucking good. He was the best guy in his state, right? Like it was only the best guy in the state.
Yeah, no, he's freak of nature in the most positive light too. Right. It's like, what you do is just like,
we've never seen this.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, now it's I think
Derek Fisher, the buzzer beater, does that. They go, what?
Exactly.
What?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, even that rivalry with the Celtics where we went back and forth in the finals, and I remember that roster, the Celtics roster, bro, as a Laker fan. Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Garnett, Big Baby, Glenn Davis, Kendrick Perkins,
Allen, it's not Ray Allen.
No, Rajon Rondo.
And then what's the guy that was guarding Kobe a lot, number 42? Was it Ray Allen?
It might have been Ray Allen.
I think
Ray Allen was the light-skinned bald-head nigga versus the darker-skinned bald head.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot his name, but Allen was his name, but he was like a great defender.
Did he break a record that finals to get like 13 threes in a row?
Who, Kobe?
Ray Allen.
See that Ray Allen's
like 9 or 10 of them in a row.
I was talking about a different player, but Ray Allen, he did some shit,
bro.
Like that.
Like you said, freaking nature shit. It's the finals, bro. Right. We are all on the edges of our seats, losing our minds. This nigga's in the zone, bro. He's like a fucking samurai. He's coming up, nigga, just splashing.
He's a problem.
We're fucking pissed.
Oh my god. Are you talking about 2008? Or that was the year they beat us in the finals?
Yes.
Yeah, that was like a nightmare.
Bro, I did a fucking flip over the back of my couch, bro. I was heated.
Oh my god.
I could not, but I said, there's no fucking way he's gonna make another.
Oh, he was fucking shooting our eyes out. And I was in a room full of...
Bro, you're watching the score. I'm like, this is fucking astronomical, bro. They're up like 30 points.
Oh my god, that was depressing.
It was depressing.
I was in Atlanta,
and they were deliberately feeding him. Like you see them trying to get triple.
And they were setting up the same little move. He'd come off the screen.
Nigga, left wing.
He was the Curry before Curry.
Yes, bro.
Just murdering it.
Left wing outside. Just stand there, bro.
But I was watching that shit with some fucking people from the East Coast in Atlanta.
Okay.
And they were fucking happy. They hated the fucking Lakers.
Yeah.